Alright, we are here at the Ramada at the Des Moines airport with a barking dog and the smell of barbecue wafting down the hallway. So we're going to take a full, in-depth look and review of this room. First off, starting at the door, we have a map of the property here. There's sort of a big, conference area as you first walk in. It's almost like you walk into a banquet hall. Bit of an odd layout. Front desk is here, and you can see the rooms sort of follow a zigzag going toward the back. Real quick, it looks like somebody got some paint on the door closer, but the door closer does work. The fire map is very large and readable. The old magnetic lock still works quite well. We have a functioning deadbolt. The latch lock is in good repair. So far, not too bad. So, looking up into the room, it's pretty obvious this place did get renovated at some point. At a glance, it seems like it did a pretty good job at it. The rates here are pretty low. In our case, about somewhere in the neighborhood of $70. Interesting light that they put in up here. My guess would be that this room did not originally feature a light in the front entrance, and they put one in, which is very nice. You can see we have a little closet here. Door is in good repair. Could use a couple more hangers, but other than that, it looks pretty good. Door sort of closes a little awkwardly. There we go. So, we'll take a look at the rest of the room. I do like the tile as you walk in here as well. It's kind of a nice modern look. The carpet looks nice and fresh, like it's been recently replaced. And overall, the room actually has even though the color tone here is a little bit, cool, and you might even say a little bit cold, the room still has a pretty nice, cozy feel to it. I think they did a pretty good job here. So, got a small luggage stand here as you first walk in, then a larger TV stand here with a decent amount of storage. So far, everything looks nice and clean. Nothing left behind. A little bit of wear here, but nothing crazy. Certainly not for a hotel of this class. Microwave looks pretty much spotless, just some wear marks in the inside. Got a newer LG TV, actually with a little remote sensor on the front, which is a nice touch. Looks like they've probably got some sort of, I guess it's a direct TV system here. Got your channel lineup. Pretty good for a hotel. A little bit of what looks like grime here on the end. Then you have your mini fridge down in here, which also looks nice and clean. Now, one thing I mentioned in the hallway, there's a barbecue restaurant in the front of this hotel, and man, does this whole place smell like barbecue. Even the rooms. Not sure if that's necessarily the best kind of restaurant to put in a hotel. It's appealing to some, not appealing to others. Thankfully, I like barbecue, so it works for me. But even all the way back here, I can still smell barbecue. It's funny, I saw some complaints about that in the online reviews, and I really thought people might be overblowing it. But no, this place does smell like barbecue. Directory is actually in pretty good shape. A lot of times this is something that gets overlooked. It seems like it's not overlooked here. Got your Wi-Fi instructions. Ooh, the 2017 award winner. Only 3 years out of date. Only 107 of 800 Ramada properties worldwide were honored. Well, I will say Ramada's not a brand that I particularly care for, but this does seem like a pretty strong one. Kind of a funny way of putting it, though. It's almost like advertising you're not part of the best brand. But yeah, they seem to be running a pretty good Ramada here. Climate controls just with a standard Amana PTAC unit. This one does have the constant fan feature, which I always like. It helps drown out some noise, especially when you have a small yapping dog across the hallway. Got sort of an awkward little chair here in the back corner. Seems to be in good shape, though. The lamp. That's pretty much it. It's a pretty basic room. But a room that seems to be in pretty decent repair and pretty clean. Beds are not made with the most care that I've ever seen here, but they seem pretty decent. I did notice this one is made with the fitted sheet inside out. Again, nothing crazy. Pillows here. This one's a little bit lumpy. This one's slightly better. Not much support, though. Yeah, pillows aren't really great. They look relatively clean, at least. Got these funny throw pillows here. Not always the best idea in a hotel, because these things basically never get clean, but they keep getting thrown back on the bed. So we have that. We have these little accent sashes down on the bottom. This one is definitely not the cleanest. You can see we have a nice little stain right here. That's a problem when places do this extra bedding. Extra bedding's fine if you clean it, but it looks like they might be having a little bit of trouble with that here. It's pretty obvious this thing has not been washed in a pretty long time, and I would guess that pillow is exactly the same. Out of curiosity, I wonder if this one has any... Yeah, this one doesn't have any obvious issues. Let's see, as for the rest of the bed, looks like we've got triple sheeting. Nice modern way to make a bed up. The comforter, at least, looks pretty good here. No stains, no debris. Linens are actually pretty nice as well, kind of surprised. Mattress feels pretty nice too. Just kind of curious what we've got here. A little easier to get at from this side. Well, we have probably a king-size mattress cover on a queen-size bed, so it sort of drapes over the side. Got a little mystery piece of something right there. A little bit, nothing too crazy, at least it's below the sheet. Mattress is definitely well worn. Kind of curious what this one looks like now. Let's see. This one has the proper mattress cover on it, but it features a giant gaping hole here in the back. And this mattress is significantly newer, but no cleaner. You can see we've got some nice staining running down the side here. Yeesh. And there's some kind of dark stain in the middle. Right here. That's not good. Yeah, this is not great. This room might be a reject with two pretty bad mattresses. Ugh. No sign of bed bugs, at least. But yowzers. It's one of the worst mattresses I've seen in a while. Surprised, too. This one doesn't even look that old. I don't know what happened to it. Let's get a better look here. Whew. Look at that. Yeah, this one's a reject. Let's get a better look at this mattress. First, I wasn't thinking this was so bad, but yeah, definitely some not so great things have been happening on these. That whole middle section is kind of has a dark stain on it. It's a pretty old mattress at that. So, yeah, I'm going to be trying a different room here. Bathroom at a glance does not look too bad. There's plenty of sink space, which I like. Looks relatively clean at a glance. Biggest thing I see is the caulk around the toilet and the grout lines nearby do not look terribly clean, especially in the back here. The rest of the toilet doesn't look too bad. The grout lines in the shower are pretty bad here as well. There's also a little rust going on around the drain. The shower curtain looks nice. The linens look fine. I would wager a bet that somebody was smoking in here and trying to block the vent. That or someone was smoking in the room next door and they were trying to block the smell out. Classy. How do you miss that as housekeeping? Jeez. Yeah. Funny, started strong and ended on a weak spot here, for sure. I think it's only the second time I've had to reject it. No, third time I've had to reject a room in a video. So, I will go see how this process goes. So something funny I just noticed here is that this is actually, this Ramada, like the R sticker, is over a Magnuson logo on this thing, so this must be a fairly recent conversion. Anyway, I'll spare you guys the full review here of the second room and just sort of give you the lowdown. First of all, I went through these beds in a lot of detail before I put them back. These mattresses are old, but they're not stained, so weak pass on the beds. The linens, like even the decorative stuff, seems quite a bit cleaner in this room, thankfully. So this one is a pass. I did notice, though, in the bathroom, some similar issues to the last one. In this case, the tub actually looks a little bit worse, where somebody has just done caulk over caulk over caulk, and it looks real messy. Tub is in pretty poor condition as well. It looks like it was reglazed, and it was not done particularly well. You've got plenty of moisture damage up here. The other thing is that this shower curtain is about ready to fall off the wall. Surprise, surprise. It seems like that kind of place. Got some nice mildew they painted over there. So, my opinion has gone pretty steadily downhill. It's funny because it's a nice hotel on the surface, but when you dig in, they're really not running a very nice place here. So, this will work, but I definitely would not recommend this hotel if you're in the area. I'm sure you could find a better option. Do not believe the 4-star review on TripAdvisor. My guess is that they're just baiting a lot of people to write reviews, maybe even getting some fake reviews, and that probably explains this little pamphlet right here. So, anyway, my suspicion. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this review video, and that is it.